morning friends. Here we are discussing about the properties of the circle. So as we can see here, equal chords of a circle subtend equal angles at the center. What does it mean? It means that if we have two chords or more than two chords and their length is same, then the angle subtended by them with the center of the circle, like this chord is subtending this angle with the center. Similarly, if this chord is of the same length and the angle subtended by it will also be same as this, these two angles will be equal. Likewise, if the same length chord is here, again angle subtended by it at the center of the circle will be same. So this is one property: equal chords subtends equal angle at the center. Now what if we are aware that the angles are equal by some chords? Then we can also say that their length will also be equal, just the reverse of it. That means if the angles subtended by the chords of a circle, let us suppose these are the two chords and we are aware that the angle which they are subtending, suppose this is 30 degree and this is also forming 30 degree, then we can also say that their length is also equal. AB is equal to CD. This is what we can say, just reverse of the previous statement. Now the next theorem: equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center. Not just that the angles will be equal by the equal length chords, but also if we have any random chord anywhere in this circle, suppose, then whatsoever, suppose this is AB and let us consider another chord CD, their length is same, for example, then their distance from the center will also be equal. Their distance from the center, let us say center is O, then their distance from the center, this length and this length will also be equal if the chord length is equal. But here this is not equal length chord, so we cannot say that its distance from the center will also be equal. So equal length chords are at equal distance from the center, and its reverse is also true. What the reverse will say? Reverse would be if any two chords, let us say this chord and let us say this chord, these two chords suppose are at equidistant distance from the center. Let us say O is the center point, they are at equidistant from the center. For example, let us say this is D1 and this is D2, then the chord length will also be equal. That means MN will be equal to OP. MN will be equal to OP. This will be there when the chords are at equidistant from the center, then their length is also equal. And in the previous video we have discussed that if the chord is bisected by a line coming from the center of the circle, then the line is perpendicular to the chord. And its reverse is also true, that if the line is coming perpendicular from the center of the circle to the chord, then definitely it will bisect the chord. So these are some of the important properties of circle. 6 properties I have discussed as of now. There are several more properties which is to be discussed, and then we will be solving problems based on it. Thank you. And if you want me to create video on any other topic of any other class, so you can please text me here so that it will be easy for me to understand your requirement. Thank you.